No Jumper, coolest podcast in the world. I'm back in here with Thouxanbanfauni. How the fuck you feeling, Fauni?
Amazing, great.
You were in here with a pound of weed last time, and now you got a jewel.
Yeah.
Shit done changed.
Still got the pound, just not in
He said he still got the pound. And also, when I was out front, I was like, where the fuck my security at? I'm butt naked out here. And he said, nah, you ain't never butt naked when you with me. Pause. I didn't even think about how sus that sounded.
You don't gotta say pause. When niggas say pause, it's because they
sus.
Mentally,
yeah.
they sus.
But you already know I'm mentally
good,
at least a little bit sus. Yo, I got you on the Bearwoods wax pen.
Holy shit.
It looks like a blunt.
It's a big ass cigar.
That's what you need in your life, bro. That shit'll get you all fucking fired
I
up.
get two?
And then, well, this is a real blunt. That's got the key fall on the outside. It's got a whole eighth in it.
You want to light it up right now?
Go for it, yeah. Anybody got a lighter? I'm not going to smoke it. I'll get all weird. I'll start saying some crazy shit. I already said some gay ass shit, and we only been doing this for like a minute.
All right, we won't smoke on this one. We smoked on the last one.
And we got the on some shit lighters. Yeah.
Oh, you lit.
What's changed since that last one? That feels like a million years ago.
It do? I guess. Maybe. I got bangs now.
You do. And well, now you have way more forehead tattoos.
Yeah. A whole lot of forehead.
Let's go right for the one in the middle. What the fuck is that? It's got the moon and the Jewish star.
Seal of Solomon, Star of David. Yeah. That's what it means to some people. It just means something different to me.
What does it mean?
It means a sun to me. Still a star. Star's a sun.
Right. So that's just like the night and the daylight?
Yeah.
All together?
Mm-hmm.
The duality of man?
Yes, sir.
All right, I'll take it. What's the quote along your forehead?
Stay true, love, keep faith. Daily reminders.
Daily reminders.
Yes.
There you go. That's what's up. And then you got bangs, I guess. What's that? That just means you cut some of the dreads in front.
The front ones, yeah.
And now you're rocking a suit, too.
I didn't want to cut the back.
You got a suit on?
Yeah, press conference shit. I just finished tour like last week.
How was that?
It went great.
What?
Well, yeah.
Yeah?
Headlined my first tour.
You and fucking Warhol, right?
Yeah, I took Warhol with me. I took Lucky with me. Took Uno to a few shows. Yeah.
That's what's up. How was it? Was it good overall?
It was great, yeah. Great energy every city.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. And you were locked up for a minute. That's the other thing that stands out in my head, the crazy shit that's been happening. How the fuck do you get locked up, bro?
Oh, shit. Some wild shit had happened. Like, I already had warrants. Like, I had outstanding warrants in Atlanta and everything, so.
For what?
I was on my way. I had a European tour, so I'm on my way from L.A., and we flew all the way to Washington, and we about to get ready to get on board to go to Austria. Like 5 minutes before we even board the plane, like 12 police officers just swarmed me. I'm getting a drink and shit. You feel me? I'm trying to get like some Henny so I could be on the plane just chilling, These niggas arrested me, said I had warrants in Atlanta, this, that, the third. I ended up getting into it with like my mama boyfriend and shit because he said some disrespectful shit to my mom, so we got into it, and that was like one of the warrants.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, I had to go to a couple different counties. Being extradited, though, that shit is lame.
You got extradited to where?
Atlanta. So
oh, my God.
I had to wait like a week for them to get me. And I'm in a country-ass jail, too, bro. I'm in, like, Loudoun County, Virginia.
For real?
Yeah. On some, bro, some real country bunking shit.
Yeah, what the fuck are they thinking looking at you with the crazy tattoos and everything? They might as well look at you like, what the fuck is this dude?
Nah, everybody in there. Once you behind them bars, shit, you a slave like the rest of them. We all slaves when we in that. They got mouses and shit. Like when you sleep at night, you gotta cover the doors at the bottom with like newspaper with some clothes, cause like at nighttime the mouse come.
How's the food?
Run under your door. The food good.
For real?
They be kicking the trays to make sure ain't no mice in them.
Oh wow.
Yeah, like when you turn the kitchen light on and you're in the trap or some shit, you just see hella roaches scattering or whatever. Yeah, that's how the mice was.
Wow. That's how our fucking old store downtown used to be. We would have fucking roaches everywhere. I remember Hood Rich Papa Juan almost didn't sit down and do the interview because there was a fucking bunch of roaches. And he was so scared of them. He was like, that was so funny to me. But I understand, man. Roaches, like, a motherfucker could be through a lot and still be disgusted by a roach.
Yeah, roaches are just different because they indestructible. If it would be a nuclear war, supposedly them would be like the only things to survive.
Yeah, I never understood why, but I believe it. I'm willing to accept it.
They don't want to die.
You think if there was a nuclear war, you'd be all right?
If it's a nuclear war, I'll be fine.
You got a bunker?
We got more than that.
So how the fuck do you end up getting out on that whole occasion?
I had to wait for a bond because they wanted to hold me. They didn't want to give me no bond. Like I was ready to bond out. You feel me? As soon as I got to the A, I'm like, I bet I'm finally here. It took me 2 weeks to get to Atlanta. I'm in the back of a truck. They kept the shackles on me too. Like shit was ass. But I had to wait to make bond. It took me like it took a month and a half to actually make bond though. That was what was fucked up.
They just wouldn't let you just pay the money and get out?
They was holding me because they tried to hold me on a criminal gang charge and shit.
What? They thought you were in a gang?
Yeah, because, shit in Atlanta had happened, like...
I mean, you might be in a gang. I don't really know.
But they was...
You're probably in a gang. Probably in a bunch of gangs.
I'm in a family.
Right. I mean, I'm not saying that you stand out on the corner every day, but I feel like, you probably... Like, if they wanted to say, like, look at this interview and this song, look at... You said this and you said that, they could probably draw some shit.
They was using, like... shit on the internet.
For real?
Yeah, they was using as evidence against me, like even little shit. Like even a fan had uploaded some shit I said on my live, like on some trolling shit. And they tried to use that video in court on some lame shit. Like my mom was flipping out because she thought I was actually like affiliated with gangs. I'm like, just
the secret life.
I'm like, that's the internet. I gotta tell my mom the difference between like niggas trolling on the internet and what's actually going on.
Damn, that's a weird conversation I had with your mom.
No, she good. She Gucci.
That's crazy. So what else have you been up to? What's been going on in the world of fauni?
Honestly, foundation. I really been inspired by creating more for not just myself, but the people around me. So I've been looking at leasing some buildings in Atlanta. I want to start in Atlanta first because that's where I spent the majority of my time. So I wanted to lease a building and start my own studio and a sanctuary almost for the youth. A place where they could go like after school. If they don't go to school, people like kids who just out in the streets, they don't have no direction. So I'm working on that right now, just trying to build that up because it's a place like right on Jimmy Carter, like. Cause I used to live on the Strip, and now it's this place called Nitro Zone on Jimmy Carter, and it's like that's one of the places that inspired me, like to get my own space.
What's Nitro Zone?
It's an amazing spot, bro. Like they got go-karts there, they got
one of those types of places. Yeah,
there. Bro. I don't know when it came. I think it was like probably a year and a half, 2 years ago. That's when they just put this random ass building like on the Strip too. You feel me? On the Strip. It's in the hood.
That's a changing Atlanta right there.
Yeah, bro. It's different. It's very different, bro. It's very different. But if you pull up, you'll love it. Like they got the open bar, they got bowling alley, they got the go karts.
I'm obsessed with go karts now.
Bazooka ball. You'll fuck with that.
They
put you in a big ass arena, and like everything, everything you use for cover to take cover is made out of like big ass Lego blocks. And then you could go in there. You could do free for all, or you could do teams.
I still never been paintballing.
Bro, you gotta go. I'll take you.
Oh yeah?
They got places out here. You'll fuck with it.
That's what's up. I was go-karting though. I'm obsessed with go-karting all of a sudden. I never did it as a kid. Now I'm crazy about it. Go-karts?
Nobody.
That's really how you feel. All right. I was looking at the times. It said the best time of the week was 18 seconds. I'm at like 21 seconds, which I get the idea that that's a pretty big deal. That's a lot.
We're gonna see. We're gonna see.
You're probably gonna get kicked off the course and everything.
It's whatever.
Yeah, I don't know. They might not have a
helmet
big enough.
You gotta push it though.
No, I'm gonna go crazy. I go like I'm about to lose my life. Like there was this Asian lady that was like competing against us, and she was going slow as fuck, and I was just smashing her into a wall. Get the fuck out of here.
So they get the
spit on her.
So they get the point.
She was like some employee's girlfriend or some shit. She was just slowing the whole thing. I didn't really spit on her.
You would though.
Nah.
I hate how they control the go-kart speed though with that little remote. I'd be like, bro, just have that shit fast.
At the beginning, they slow it down, and then at the end, they slow it down. That shit sucks.
Yeah.
Because
like, it's not really
clear.
a race.
You really feel like it's you, like, just fucking up. You're like, whoa, what's wrong? My foot's not down enough.
Like I done burnt this bitch out or something.
Yeah. And that's the other fucked up thing, too, is that it's like there's no way that all the karts are going to be equal. Some of them are going to be good. Some are going to be fucked up. Me, playing with this thing like 8 hours a day. I'm obsessed with Tetris 99. I'm almost done Game of Thrones.
Ain't it like the final season now?
Yeah, but I'm partway through season 6 right now. I'm almost done it.
How many seasons they got?
8 is the one that's premiering right now.
I never got into it, but every time like People be bringing it up a lot.
Oh yeah,
I know it's
crazy.
real popular.
Do you know that
I've never seen one episode yet, but
there's like I was watching a video on Vice yesterday that there's like a group of like black people who are super into it and they use the hashtag #DemThrones.
them thrones.
DEM Thrones. And I was watching the video of them all like hanging out talking about it and they're like, you know, it's not like an explicitly like racial show, but like it's like a group of people like who all enjoy it together. I was like, that's a beautiful thing. Nah, it really is a fucking
It's cool though.
They show everything. The brutal rapes and beatings and people getting their heads cut off. It's like, it really will be like, I never get affected by like movies or anything, but I'm like really sitting there like upset to my stomach when they're cutting this dude's dick off and shit.
Oh shit.
Yo, for real, like it's fucked up. Like watching people get tortured that like you come to love them on the show and then they're getting tortured, get their dick cut off.
That's the whole, see, that's what they be doing. They try to make you fall in love with a character just so they can off them.
It's the craziest show ever when it comes to that because it'll make you care about all these people and then all of a sudden like 10 of them will die all at once. That's really what I
like shit like that. It sound like Attack on Titan.
I never watched
without
that.
Titans.
You an anime
You should
head.
watch that. You should get into that. You'll fuck with
Once
it.
I'm done Game of Thrones, that's what I need to do is watch every episode of all these animes.
I'll
and
put
shit.
you on some fire ass anime.
Yeah.
You will not regret this. On God.
That's what I need, bro. I need that in my life. I feel like you're trying to make yourself a fucking anime character with that tattoo on your head. It's like that's your way into the game.
Nah, this is just solidifying myself for myself.
How do you feel about your place in the rap game right now? The game's changed a lot since you came out.
I feel great. I feel really. I'm like I'm in this bitch. You feel me? That's what's crazy. Like nigga, I'm really in this hoe. I done did a whole tour. My tour, I headlined the whole tour by myself. Sold out a couple dates, and now it's just the next goal is all right. The next tour I'm gonna sell out every date. So the more tours I go on, the goal is to sell out every last date. And as long as I keep going on tour, like shit. I'm gonna just keep going up. I'm gonna keep giving out my energy. I'm gonna keep making sure that the people who come out to support me, I give them one hell of a show.
No, yeah, you still like didn't you and Uno sell out the Staples Center or not Staples Center, but fucking
Novo.
the Novo, yeah, like
That
fucking,
shit was cool.
That was a wild one.
I wasn't expecting that either. I was like, what the fuck? I didn't even know the Novo was that big till we sold it out. And you know, every time we go to like the observatory, that shit sell out every time. I don't know what it is.
You played there last weekend, right?
Yeah, them little niggas lit.
Oh, the observatory is wild. The Santa Ana rap kids, they just love it.
Yeah.
They're fucking excited.
Big ass clubhouse over there.
You really got 1,100 songs unreleased?
Bro, I got a lot of fucking songs unreleased. For real.
Yeah. 1,100, that's a lot.
It's probably more than that, more than likely.
Wow.
I lost a lot of songs because the studio caught on fire last year.
Oh my God, you were a victim of arson. I forgot about this.
Nigga.
Somebody really tried. That was somebody trying to get you.
Oh, it was like
or
April
nah.
13th last year, yeah. Studio done burned down. This is one of the days I'm like, we've been in the studio all week, all day, every day, ain't showered. Let's go home, shower, chill, play PlayStation. And that few hours it was gone, nigga done turned the music up. He done shot 2 people, went across the street, because it's a Chevron, oiled it up, set that bitch on fire.
What the fuck? So this was a random thing. It had nothing to do with you, nothing to do with anything
it
over
didn't
there?
have shit to do with me. Nah.
So-
it was just,
so-
it affected where I was working though, you feel me? But the thing is, this is like, cause where my studio was, it's a bunch of other studios around it too,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? Like a little studio facility.
Always a
so-
little cluster, yeah.
Yeah, you know? So one of the people across the hall, and it's fucked up too, cause we was cool with the dude, like the people he killed and shit, you know, like they'll fuck with us on some gas. I ain't got no gas. He'll let me cop some gas.
So some dude literally just shot 2 dudes there and then walked across the street and lit the gas station on fire?
No, not the gas station. He got gas from the gas station, came back.
And then lit the whole thing
sprayed
on fire?
Yeah.
What, do you know what the beef was about or anything?
Bro, they was like roommates. They was roommates. It was some jealousy shit going on.
What the fuck?
Jealousy, that's just a toxic trait to have.
Yeah, it's true. And so you lost like a hard drive or some shit?
I lost hella music, bro. Like, I lost hella music. I lost an AR, my favorite AR custom.
Whoa.
Beautiful. I almost lost my little brother, though. So that was... But he the reason everything didn't turn out so bad, because a lot of other people didn't even know what the fuck was going on. He woke up. Because we got a camera in the studio, you feel me? So it's probably like 5:50 a.m. Everything good.
That's when all this happened?
As soon as it's like, it turned like 6:15 in the morning, everything on fire. And he just on the couch, you feel me? He sleep. So you get the footage and shit. You see the footage, you like, oh, this nigga's gone.
He almost died.
Yeah, he almost died. What's crazy, you know, it was hella smoke. And he was inhaling a whole lot of toxic shit, you feel me? But his heart rate was calm because this man was off of Xan. His heart rate was calm because he was off of Xan, so he wasn't panicking, you feel me? Like
That's what they don't tell you about Xans. It might save your life.
They said if he was going to panic, if he started panicking, he would have like inhaled too much toxic and he wouldn't have been able to do shit. He would have just died. And then his girlfriend was in there too, but she got like 3rd-degree burns. She got the worst of it.
For real?
Yeah, she got the worst of it. Shout out Lil Pink. I'm glad she doing good though.
Holy fuck.
Yeah.
That's a gnarly ass story.
He called the fire department. Niggas ain't even know shit was on fire, so they came. But the way the studio was set up, bro, because the managers, they be on some bullshit over there, because they be thinking hella people trying to come and rob and shit. So it was almost like a death trap, because the bathroom, it got windows, but they got bars over the windows from the outside. And even how you got to get in through the front door, it's a gate. It's a metal bar gate, and then it's like a double door that you got to press the little button. Yeah. And then when that hazard happened, everything was disabled. Like, you couldn't get out the front, you couldn't go through the window. You had to wait for somebody to come and break in and get you out. You feel me? So it was a death trap.
Thank God you weren't there.
Nigga, I'm telling you, I'm hot. Anybody was over there, because I knew all the people there, bro. I was cool with them. You feel me? Like, and ever since then, like, shit just been fucked up as far as my relationships with everybody over there, because we was cool, but it's just like now, you know, everybody just kind of went their separate ways. I couldn't get in contact with everybody.
Really?
Niggas done lost phones and shit in that bitch, you feel me?
Oh, shit.
But I'm glad for the most part everyone's okay. It's fucked up. We lost a couple people in it, but it wasn't in vain.
You lost, who's this dude Nate that passed recently?
Bro, Nate, that was like my assistant. That was really close to me.
How did he die?
He got shot because his homie his homie got in a fight, and Nate broke up the fight because, you feel me, he just made sure it didn't escalate.
Right.
What he didn't understand was the dudes his partner was beefing with, he didn't know how deep the beef was, you feel me? So he got his partner, he calmed him down, he told him get in the car, and they just started, they was gonna leave, you feel me? And the house party, it's like on the corner, it's like the first house you go in the neighborhood. So they coming out the neighborhood, the niggas see, the people who got smoked with, they see him, not Nate, but they see his partner, because that's who they got smoked with, so they just air out the car, and they ended up getting Nate, you feel me? Nate ain't had nothing to do with this. He was trying to stop the whole thing, and it ended up just going south. So RIP my nigga Nate. That little nigga was always, bro, I'm talking about, he put on for TTB real hard, bro. Like, he really was, anything he could help us with, bro, whether it was marketing, whether it was just trying to get us exposure for whatever reason, you feel me? It don't matter. Like,
You think he was in the studio that night that I went in with you and Big E?
Yeah.
He was there, probably?
Yeah. No, he was there. You seen him.
That's crazy.
He had the TTB hoodie on, yeah. And he probably, I don't know, he might even try to DM you. Ain't no telling. Maybe not. But he reaches out. He been trying to, bro, with Uno little brother, with Molly, MDMA. Like, he tried to, I'm talking about everyone in our circle, immediate circle, he supported us, and he tried to help us all out.
Wow.
So it's a shame to see him go out like that, because I know what his true intentions were.
Right.
And he didn't have any wicked intentions. He actually had, like, righteous intentions.
Damn, that's
so
a shame.
So it sucks he had to go out like that, but it definitely wasn't in vain, because his energy still surges through me, so I'll make sure everybody I lost, it's never in vain.
Rest in peace. Are you back in the zone, like, recording wise at this point, after the whole studio situation and everything?
All the time, yeah. It didn't stop. It didn't stop. Even if anything, I mean, I just had to switch locations, but we always do that. So it didn't change up anything as far as the recording process. I'm in album mode right now, I'm always working.
You got the 1,100 songs. Isn't that, like, incredibly overwhelming to try to decide which ones are the ones that you want to put out?
It's just like, okay, to decide on the ones that I want to put out, that I want people to be like, oh, you know, like, it's always a record you introduce yourself to for the first time to somebody, I feel like. And I just have a lot of records, but the thing about my records is, like, I'm always personally in love with everything I do. So I know I do have to find kind of a standpoint as far as when I need to put out the absolute best version of myself to people. You feel me? Because sometimes I'll just get in a vibe with my own sounds and everything, and I'll be like, man, I need to drop this. I need to release this. But that's why, like, that's how I even got here though, because I dropped music, whether I was secure about it or not. Even if I was insecure about the music I was making back then, and I dropped it because I was like, fuck it, like I like this shit.
It's just such a weird thing because somebody like you or Uno or whoever is like, you guys were just dropping shit randomly on SoundCloud. That's how you blew up. And then all of a sudden you get to the point where everybody knows who you are and shit. And then all of a sudden it feels like, oh, I got to save up. I got to have a project. When I drop, I got to have all this shit ready. Everything has to be, you know, you start to put a lot of pressure on yourself.
It's like, it's when you, the more business, the business side of it, you know, the actual music industry side of it, that's where all the politics with that take place, I feel. Because before I started getting more structure and, you know, like having more organization, when I just dropped music, everything was, it didn't feel like it was so much pressure behind it, you know, like, and now it's like, all right, you know, the team, the management team, everybody, they want to make sure that, all right, I think you should drop this, or I think this has a good vibe to it, or I think the people will like this. But I don't like when they get too involved. I like their input on how they think the song is, you feel me, whether I need to boost the quality or the sound. But as far as the marketing campaign and strategy for specific songs I should drop, I don't want their input on that too much, because then it turns into more of what do you like instead of what do I like and what do I want to release to my fans.
And a lot of your, like you in particular, like you're the kind of artist where I feel like a lot of your biggest songs are probably not songs that like an A&R or a label person or whatever would have listened to and been like, oh, that's it. Like most of your stuff that people really gravitated towards is stuff that was just different, like sonically sounded different. It didn't sound like the shit that was coming out at the time. And that just like, that was what made people attracted to it. And it's like, then at a certain point, like you as an artist are supposed to be the fucking genius who understands what the world wants from you. And then all of a sudden, that's what it is to become like a person in the music industry, is like you could get like a really good team who 100% understands you, but at the end of the day, you're probably going to have people around you that don't necessarily like understand what the climate is like you do.
Yeah, definitely. And that's where it's more so I'd rather just have me decide on which records should go on what album, what playlist. It's good to always have input. I prefer creative criticism only, though. I don't really want just opinions, you know. I want constructive criticism, because I feel like that's how you can actually become a better artist. So when I get the constructive criticism, that's more so what I'm looking for, over than, you know, when people just start pulling shit out their ass of what they think should be up or what they think should drop and what shouldn't drop.
Definitely.
But the point of even having so many records is so I can become a better artist. Not all of them will be put out to the world, you know. 1,100 songs, over 1,100, people won't even hear half of those, you know, because a lot of the songs is just songs that I have for myself and for the gang, you know, like when we on road trips or on tour, like they'll hear a lot of shit that I'll never drop.
You have a bunch of songs on your phone that like you feel like is right for your crew, but then like at the end of the day, you don't really want to put that out on streaming services?
Type shit, yeah, man. Like, for real. It'll be like that. But then I'll have so many songs that have been under my belt for so long, and you know when you just listen to so much unreleased songs, and then it just, even if it's ass, it just starts sounding good because it's like, I still fuck with this.
If you heard a song 10 times, you're gonna start liking it or like remembering it or whatever. But like, you know, that's the whole problem, is that a lot of times you might put out a project with 10 songs, and if the people actually listen to the project a couple of times, they would start fucking with it. But these days, it is so hard to get people to even listen to shit in the first place because they don't have the patience.
There's so many politics with shit. It's more so people are interested in what everyone else is interested in instead of just finding shit that they actually like for themselves. And you know, it's a handful of people out there who just go hunting for new music all day.
Yeah,
I salute them.
Certain kids who just know, and those are the dudes too who like they'll know about every song you ever previewed on your Instagram or whatever. That's the crazy shit.
That's real love. That's why like I try not to be like an asshole to my fans or nothing. Like regardless of what mood I'm in, I try to make sure I have like the best attitude I possibly can. Like, I don't be trying to fake no funk. You can't fake no funk. If I'm annoyed, you'll see it on my face maybe, but it's still, I gotta show love to the people who've been supporting me because, like, this is a dream come true. On tour for the rest of your life, you know, like, making money off music shows. They buy the clothes that I'm putting out and promote. Cause it's like, I don't know how to say it, bro, but it's a feeling. It's just an unexplainable feeling for real. A feeling you can't put in words, but it's a great feeling.
For sure. I have a really important question. What was up with that fire?
Yo.
In the front yard. For the people who don't know, there's a video of Fauni and the yard gets lit on fire and he's freaking the fuck out. It is so crazy. It's really scary, but it's also like funny.
Yeah, because we had it under control. That's why. I was like, I'm not going to record if I think it's out of control. You feel
Well,
me?
you're already on live, right? How did it get lit on fire?
It wasn't like, all right, we had fireworks. I'm like, yo, I'm finna
right.
pop some fireworks off for real. So I was going to pop it in the street. My partner, Napalm, though, that's a wild boy. That's like really one of my, that's a close partner for real.
You really look like you were in the hood.
We was on the north side for real. Yeah, but I was in his hood, right. And he set his hood on fire. So after that, like, I mean, we kept it under control. I just didn't expect like that shit to start spreading that quick, cause that whole really started spreading quick, and it almost got on that bush. And once it got on that bush, it was gonna
the house was gonna go down.
It was gonna be a wrap.
That's what I was thinking too.
And I'm close with his mom, bro, because his mom be looking out for my little siblings and shit too. You feel me? Like,
holy
on
shit.
some, like, your mama, my mama shit. Like, that's how close we is. So I wasn't going to let him set his mama house on fire because that's like setting my mama house on fire.
Yeah.
And that's quiet. But, hey, look, everything was under control. We had Fire Marshal Uno. He done came out with the fire extinguisher, you feel me?
Right.
I think he stole it from the neighbors, some shit, but it was all Gucci. They tried to turn that shit into like a tourist location now, though.
That project?
Because it got on Reddit.
Oh.
That fire.
They're trying to turn it into a tourist location? Yeah. Like they're bringing people through there?
Yeah, and charging them.
To look at the fire? Where the burnt grass?
Yeah. I know.
That's some bum-ass shit.
Bro, niggas is finessing any way possible. I didn't know it was going to be like that, though. Like, niggas really out here finessing.
Wow. Hey, man. Streets is real these days.
Shit, really crazy, bro. Like, I didn't know what Reddit was until after that fire.
Yeah.
But
Reddit is who really gets shit cracking online. Like, we don't realize that by the time you see it on Twitter or Instagram, there's a good chance that it's already been on Reddit and consumed over there.
Oh, God.
That's facts.
On bands, bro. On bands.
Yeah, I feel like you've fell back on drugs a lot. True or false?
No comment.
What? You trying to scare the fucking up your image? I mean, you seem very, very clear-headed right now.
It's not like I can fuck up my image because
I feel like your image is being a drug abuser. You don't want to let the fans down, right?
A drug abuser, man. I wouldn't say I abuse.
Yeah, but you know that your fans like that shit. Your fans want you to be fucking off the juice and acting crazy,
that's
right?
what's fucked up about fans.
Hell yeah, that's the whole point.
They slit want the worst for you.
Yeah.
They really slit, bro.
And that's why you catch a murder charge, you get a million times more popular.
Yeah, because it's fans who actually want the best for you and want you to win and want to see you succeed. But then it's like a handful of fans that like they fuck with your music, but they really don't give a fuck as far as like how well you do with your career or whatever.
Always, yeah.
But it is what it is. I know, like, for me, even when Future said he don't really do drugs, that shit kind of hurt me. So I was like, no way.
Because you feel like you've been listening to him lie all these years?
Bro, like, I feel like he just did that on some, like, for politics.
Yeah.
You know, so it doesn't seem like Future just in here smuggling drugs in the show at Coachella or whatever. You feel me? Like,
or he wants to get some brand deals. You know, he don't want like everybody, every brand that looks at him to be like
ambassadors and shit.
56 Zans. I don't know.
I mean, you tell the hood what's up. You got to be like, man, look, man, this just so we could go up.
That's what when Juice WRLD did that tape with him, I was all asking Juice WRLD. I'm like, yo, so was Future doing drugs in the studio? What was he on? He didn't tell me shit. But
disclose.
Juice WRLD might have been lying too.
Hey, look, you can't put out another man's business. You got to
exactly, yeah.
That's on them.
Yeah, and if he did tell me, I probably wouldn't say it right now. So But I didn't get any good info anyway, so.
Disclose.
I just want to know what the life of Future is like. You know, it's like we're our favorite artists. You just want to know all the details. But that's weird.
You damn near like an artist now.
You right? You feel me?
It's like, you know.
But not really. You don't really know.
No.
There's the stuff that's out there, and then there's all the shit behind the scenes. I want to know the behind the scenes shit.
You want confirmation. No, you want confirmation.
Yeah.
Because you living just like a rock star too. But you want to see how other niggas do it.
Man.
They do it just like you.
There was a porn star that me and my girl hooked up with.
It'd be crazy. Like, you know, like how you be having bitches eat your ass and shit. If we seen like some of our favorite artists just casually like, yeah, just got bitches eating his ass, like, damn, bro, like.
That would win him points.
You'd be like,
in my
damn,
mind.
niggas just out here letting hoes eat their ass.
That's too much for you. You can't handle that?
No, I mean, it's just, for me, it's just like, nah, bitch ain't gonna eat my ass.
She might.
Yo, don't get me wrong, though. Like, have a bitch eat your ass, that's like total, like, domination. It's like, yo.
It's weird for me.
Eat my ass
I don't even want that, but then they want to do it. So I just let them do it.
Like, you getting your dick sucked and she just lift the balls up and be like...
I was with my girl in this porn star the other day. She's like, no. If you're, she goes, if you're going to do it, you're going to do it right. She shoves my legs up. I felt gay as hell sitting there like that. I was like, ugh.
See, I can't let a bitch just do that because I feel like you bitching me. Like, bitch, you really trying my gangster right now. Trying to eat my ass. You got to punch a bitch. On God.
Little does she know I took 3 steaming hot shits that day.
They like that shit, though. Yeah. Girls is different, bro. So beautiful, so divine. Real nasty.
Girls have changed.
Real nasty.
2019.
It's a different breed of shit going on. Yo, you know, you created like an entire generation of like
weirdos.
Really fucked up shit, but you know it though, bro. Like, it's like, yo.
No, but that's what I think of when I look at somebody like you and your career, is that there must have been a certain point in, like, you know, because I would say that you and Uno, when you guys came out, you were like a certain strand of sort of like SoundCloud rap, and then but all of a sudden that mutated into like 6ix9ine. It's like everything just got so much more extreme, so much more ridiculous.
Because we got so much access to shit with the phones, so it's like. People like 6ix9ine, you know, like you could break down media. You could really just see what people look for, like what draws people in. And
he was the dude who figured all that out and was like, oh, they like face tattoos and colorful hair. Well, I'm gonna have the most face tattoos and the stupidest looking hair and all this is blah, blah, blah. I'm gonna pretend to be in a gang. But the thing is, too, I'm gonna really join a gang. You gotta actually like look at some niggas' circumstances. Like 6ix9ine, he seemed like he came from like really on some not shit. Like, you feel me? That's true. He didn't have nothing.
Yeah, he ain't had shit. Like, when you don't got shit, bro, like, trust me, you willing to do anything to put yourself on and your family. Like, that man got a daughter, like, regardless. He got a family. Yeah. You know? So he was just willing to do whatever it took to get put on. He ain't really give a fuck who cared. You feel me? He cared about something, whether it was his family or himself. He cared about something enough to want to do all that shit. He just had that viral mind. You know, he was the perfect rapper for that time because he knew entertained the world. I don't care what nobody say. That nigga entertained the whole world. He entertained the whole world, on God.
Including all the rappers. Even the rappers from the cities that he was talking shit about were still sitting there laughing at his Instagram posts and shit. You still see Young Chop writing LOL in his comments and stuff, even though funny, really like Young Chop's people were really wanting to shoot at him or something like that, and Young Chop is still sitting there laughing because it was so undeniable that it was funny.
That'll fuck up like a circle though too, because it's like, bro, what you got going on? You know, like you fucking with the ops and shit, nigga. That shit be steering niggas the wrong way. But I think it steered me the wrong way.
A lot of people that like he straight up had problems with was still sitting there and just acknowledging how funny the shit was, which is just
because it's funny rare. And then it's like you made something out of it. It's not like you a funny nobody nigga. You a funny somebody nigga who's selling out shows and got like you got these hoes on go.
But there's all kinds of lines that get crossed as soon as he's like actually being accepted and treated like he's this real blood and shit. Like that changed everything.
That fucks up. That just fucks up like the game even more. That fuck up the game because what you gotta understand, it's always gonna be somebody who's inspired by something great. It doesn't matter how crazy or how stupid or goofy it is. Like what 6ix9ine has to understand is like he's gonna inspire a nigga who's gonna try and top him. And you see like the madness like he got going on. So it's gonna be another nigga who's gonna try and top that. Yeah. And it will be a nigga who's gonna top it because that's just how history is. That's how this shit go.
I feel like the most sinister thing about it is just that there's all these fucking dudes from Brooklyn who were just out here just being in gangs, whatever, and now they're locked up because they tried to get some clout by letting this fucking weirdo into their circle.
Yeah, that's what other niggas don't understand. But at the same time, everything come with a sacrifice. 6ix9ine, he sacrificed. That nigga sacrificed a lot. And the niggas who let him in the game, they knew what they was doing. They was like, shit, we can make something off of this, and they did. But it came with a sacrifice too. Like now everybody locked up.
Bananas. And like from me even talking to his baby mama and shit, like just hearing her talk about
Wasn't
it.
she
Like,
on your podcast? She was on shit?
we did a FaceTime call, but yeah, she need to pull
you got
up.
shorty now.
She need to pull up. No, she had to change her number because I fucking leaked her number on stream by accident. Because I was used to always like just moving it off the screen myself, but she hung up before I could hang up. So all of a sudden, boom, it's just there. And like
Attack that.
I was just like, oh
It's
no.
a wrap after that.
She had to change her number immediately. So no, I don't have her number.
Bro, I seen like, you seen how like YouTube bloggers be like, that nigga like Ice Poseidon. Like when you get so many fans,
so awesome
and
that you know who he is.
You can't go anywhere because
He had to move
like,
to Japan.
bro, and they'll still like swat your shit.
I don't know if he's
like,
having
bro,
problems in
fans
Japan,
will-
but he was having crazy problems out here.
Bro, fans be calling and having like, it's some nigga. Didn't that nigga? What's that? FuzzyTube nigga? Didn't they call in and bomb his shit? Call
Yeah.
a bomb threat, bro. See, like I don't. That's when you got the wrong type of shit going on.
You don't want to be that
Or you
popular.
get so many, yeah, bro. It's like then it just fucks up everything you working for, and that's where shit get real sour.
The Ice Poseidon one is insane because he would literally be streaming and go in a restaurant, and then all of a sudden the restaurant would get like 200 calls from people that are like, "Oh, this guy's a fucking rapist and he's got a bomb
terrorist.
on him.
Yeah,
he's a terrorist,
bro.
you know, everything."
Bro, they'll be like, "Oh, you gotta go. You can't even go out and eat with your girl no more. You can't.
Not if you're
can't
live
even
streaming
enjoy
for
yourself."
sure. Yeah, yeah,
But that's like everything come with consequences. Like,
yeah. That's true. No, I mean, like everybody wants to be famous, and then they start to get it, and it's like, wow, there's so much shit that comes with it.
yeah, you know, I mean, people just want to be somebody. You feel me? You can't be mad at folks for wanting to be somebody, or at
They
least
have
trying
no
to pursue
idea.
it.
They have no idea what they're asking for.
On God,
There's a
niggas
lot
do
of
not.
benefits to being anonymous.
It's a lot of responsibility when it comes. Yeah, when you anonymous,
You can go anywhere.
chilling.
You can
Niggas
do whatever.
don't even know they big chilling. They big chilling for real.
It's weird though that they would have to get like they'll never know how good that is, how nice it is to be able to just chill, walk around, go anywhere, and just be relaxed, laid
For real.
back. That's wild.
Don't gotta worry about niggas trying to run up on you for some lame shit.
I can't do
Nobody
that
trying to
anymore.
try you.
It's crazy.
She want a picture, he want a picture. You don't take the picture, you a bitch.
Mm-hmm.
Like nigga, just trying to eat some sushi.
You ever see that interview I did with Yachty?
Which one?
The one where I said, "Yo, so did Fauni really shoot at you?" And he was just like, "Yeah." And I was like, "Wait, but at some point I was like, but you're saying that like somebody with him shot at you?" He's like, "No, him. He did it." I'm like, "Whoa,
Yeah.
that's serious."
It is what it is. You know, we don't patch that up. You know.
I just thought it was so crazy that he was willing to just be like, "Yeah, no, that was him."
Yeah, that
What the fuck was going on in your life
it was
at that
just
point?
Like,
Why you want to take out Lil Boat, bro?
come on, man. I love Lil Boat. I don't got smoke with Lil Boat. It was, look, I'm CEO. It's the CEO of QC who I had real smoke with.
Oh, okay.
Coach K.
Why you want to kill Coach K?
I don't want to kill Coach K, but
Please don't. That would be really bad.
Coach K, bro, first off, we had Capitol Records. This nigga, he played me some shit, bro. That him and that Yachty and what's that nigga name? T Grizzly got on. Like
Oh,
that
the
A
D
to
to
the
the
Troy
A?
shit. D
Yeah,
to the A,
yeah.
like before it came out. And we was bumping Gorgeous. And he was head nodding, fuck with that shit heavy. You feel me? Like he was fucking with it. Then we go to South by. I seen him we at the Omni Hotel having breakfast. Said, "What's up?" I'm eating and shit. I'm fucked up. I'm fucked up, like, from the night before and shit, because we had a show with the nigga Ski. Me and Ski did a show at South by. So, man, we eating breakfast at the Omni downstairs, bro. It's like, I take a bite. I bite out my little breakfast shit. Every time I look up, it's just more QC shirts. I'm like, what the fuck? Shit got deep out the blue. It's early in the morning.
But this was the
Blink
beginning of the
QC.
beef. Was
Blink
the
QC.
fight? The fight at South by in the hotel lobby. That was the beginning of the. That wasn't the beginning of the beef. Why was there already issues with you and QC?
Bro, it was really because a nigga had came up to my manager's condo and he tried to rob. You feel me? He tried to rob us. And I wasn't going for none of that.
Who did?
A certain someone.
Associated
Actually,
with QC?
it's a couple people, yeah. They not even, well, yeah. Yeah, they is.
Okay.
They all affiliates. If you're an affiliate of an affiliate and they fuck with that people, yeah, you are an affiliate of them.
Who was it?
But I wasn't going
Flipper?
for none of that. No. Skipper actually fuck with us. That's why shit be so crazy.
I'm trying to think of like rare QC associates.
I be like, bro, I really have to like narrow down and break down like, bro, who fuck with who? Cause you'll think like certain individuals fuck with each other, and then you'll think that because he fuck with him and some other dudes over there, all right, they rocking the same shit, rocking the same shirt, chain, label, whatever. I'll be like, all right, they all cool with each other. But they'll even have beef within their own little circle, you feel me? And you'll be like, all right, so them niggas who fuck with the ops, or who we thought fuck with the ops, fuck with us. But then the other half of the niggas who is the ops want smoke with us.
Right.
So I'm thinking, all right, what the hell y'all got going on in y'all circle too? Because clearly everything over there ain't solid.
That's
Some
a
of your
group.
people was fucking with us. Bro, this is how I see it. If one of your people in your circle got smoke with somebody in my circle, then everybody in your circle should have smoke with us. That's how I feel. But shit just so different now, bro.
It
Shit's
gets
so
complicated
different
because there's so many people.
It's the music industry, bro. It's the music
at the end of the
industry.
day, it's an industry.
You realize that everybody's fake fucking with each other, because that's the only reason shit like that could happen. If you really sliding for someone that heavy, like, you not really gonna be on no like, I'll let this slide. You feel me? It's like, all right, it's smoke with them. All right, we all gonna go. If I see them, shit, it's a go. It's a wrap for them.
So this incident with the alleged shooting at Coach K, that happened after the hotel room or the hotel lobby fight.
This happened before.
Oh, before.
Before. Yes.
Oh, and so then the lobby fight was the thing, and okay.
Yeah. Bro, I wish. Oh man, you ever played Def Jam Vendetta?
I recall it from back in the day. I was a Joe Budden player.
Bro, on God. On bands. This fight was just like that, bro. Because I done had nobody helping me, so I'm like, bro, these niggas big as hell. Bro, I'm grabbing anything I can to throw at these niggas. Vases, chairs, whatever, bro. Like, but niggas got me. That's what it is. Ain't no excuses. Everybody take a L. That's how I see it. Shit.
Oh, I got the dog shit beat out of me, man.
It happened, bro. Shit. I feel like niggas, it be niggas who be like really flexing, like they ain't never took a L, or they ain't never got their ass beat or some shit, never got beat up. But
listen, if you never took an L, if you never got beat up, that's amazing. You're really lucky. You've been moving around great all these years. But, you know, I was interviewing Spice One the other day. I mean, he been shot, jumped, robbed, everything. He's a super, super legendary rapper. Used to run around with Tupac, all this shit. It's like, at the end of the day, if you've been around, like running around doing shit for 10, 20, 30 years, like, you're gonna
get in some shit.
later. Unless you're moving around like the Pope.
If you be in the streets, bro, if you really be moving around, roll around or whatever, bro, like you gonna catch some smoke. It's about making sure you prepared though, being more as prepared as you can for every situation. You feel me? Because the man who's most prepared is the man who has the better outcome every time. I just wasn't as prepared for that situation.
You're at South by. You know, it's like South by.
Yeah, I'm ready to turn up, do shows.
When you're in Austin, you're not thinking about having to have, you know, a bunch of dudes with the whatevers on them because, you know, you think it's all laid back.
I
and
mean,
shit.
don't get me wrong, because it's like niggas be paranoid, so I be thinking, I'm like, bro, I just got to make sure I'm moving the right way, period. But it's like still, for my peace of mind, I don't like moving with so many people because, you know, a lot of people depend on you like, oh, yo, we need a hotel, we need a room to stay at. Oh, yo, how we going to get there? How we going to, you going to pay for my flight? You feel me? I'm like, shit, bro. I'm just gonna make this shit quick, South by, turn up, go back home, you know. But
you didn't go this year, right?
I was on tour. Yeah, I was on tour.
Ah man, that was a hard decision for me to make. I'm like, do I want to go just act bougie and act famous for a minute, or do I want to just chill at home? It's always a hard decision.
Nah, I feel you, because I'm really like, I like being at home. I like my peace of mind. I like my area. I like my solitude.
Yeah.
You know, like I'm really one of those people who enjoy being isolated. You know, I didn't like the last interview. I was pretty deep when I came here, but you know, like you see how I am now. You got to cut off that extra fat in the circle. You feel me? Shit that's just intoxicating. Shit that's no good for you. Because if it doesn't benefit the entire circle, then it's only gonna demise it. You know, it's gonna compromise it for the worst.
We had beef during that last one. I remember I had a whole bunch of people with me. You had a whole bunch of people
know,
with you.
bro.
I was like, it was one of those weird things where everybody pulled up deep just to make sure shit was cool.
Yeah, you know how shit is. It's cause, bro, I know when it's time to pull up deep. It's cause like I know if people fuck with a lot of people. That's the thing, like this music industry shit, bro. Cause it's people who will fuck with you, and then they'll also fuck with people you don't fuck with. And sometimes they'll know y'all don't fuck with each other, and they'll still like try to bring niggas around or some shit. Like that shit always confused me because I'm like, what are you trying to do, or what you trying to prove? You know, like, so that's why it was even with having features and shit, going to other niggas' studios. I just like to make sure I'm on point. Got to be on point.
You ever do a feature you wish you didn't do?
I probably did, but in the end, I say everything worked out for me.
You signed?
Nah, independent.
How's that going? Were you
Yo, it's
thinking about it for
great.
a while? Or?
Yeah, I was going to sign, bro. I was thinking about signing because, like, people who had signed, like, you know, like Alamo Records, how they sign everybody. They don't sign what? Comedzine, Smoke Perp.
They had like 20 dudes their first year.
03 Greedo. Yeah, they signed. They want to sign me, but I was just like, I feel like it's a better feeling when you get to a goal that you've had since you was younger and you can do it, like, as independently as possible. Because in the end, I'm always going to need a team. I need people to support me, you feel me? Like, I'm always going to have a team, but I'd rather it be my team of people I came up with or people who I could trust instead of the people they work with and they think will be good for me to work with. You feel me? Like, you sign a label, then you have to work with their lawyers, but when it comes down to it, the lawyers are only in the best interest for the company and the label. They're not really in the best interest of the artist.
Oh yeah, you definitely can't have a lawyer who really is fucking with the label.
Yeah, you got to come in with your whole team. I feel like if you are gonna do a label, at least come in with your team, with people, at least a couple solid people you could trust, because that's what this thing is built off of, trust.
Yeah, because if you try to make it so that everybody who's running your career works for the label, then they're ultimately just gonna be working on behalf of the label. And it's like everybody has that fantasy idea that they're gonna like get with the label and the label is gonna take care of everything and run your whole career for you. And it's just very rarely that simple.
Yeah, but that's the thing. That's why a lot of people they think that, all right, I'm signed to a label now, I'm just gonna be on. But you got to put in that work. And I figure if that's the case, nigga, then I might as well stay independent and put in that work. Because the thing is, the label, they'll give you a lot of connections, invisible connections to people that they have access to. Like, all right, now all your music's on the #1 playlist. Now, all right, we talked to bro, such and so. Now you got a show at Coachella or you got a spot on Rolling Out, whatever, you feel me? But I feel like I'll stay independent. I'll make all these relationships myself. I'll become close with everyone who does something for these labels or people who actually genuinely enjoy my music. And then I'll just start my own label because it's all about relationships. So I'll make the relationships myself. I'll meet everyone myself. It doesn't matter how long it takes me. I know I can do this. I got to this point, and just to get to this point felt impossible.
I mean, but do you feel like you've kind of had like a growing up moment or like a change in mentality? Because I've definitely had people in the music industry before be like, man, that Fauni is a fucking asshole, or like just telling me about some wild shit that you did. And I was just thinking like, shit, yeah. I mean, you know,
It is what it is.
You fuck up some relationships like that.
But this is the thing. Like, you gotta call shit out on what it is too, because a lot of people who might have seen me or who might think I'm an asshole to them, it's really just because I was probably looking out for them. People can't take it when you look at, when you ever told somebody like, bro, this shit suck, or your shit look like you ripping off another clothing brand or something. Nobody really likes to hear it, but it got to be heard. And even if it's just one of those, like me expressing my opinion, it's just an opinion, like take it how you want. I like to give constructive criticism. I don't like to just say.
See, I feel so cut off from the ability to just give criticism because it's like, all right, every time somebody shows me their music, I'm thinking in my head, nope. Or you sound like you're biting blank person's flow. You're rapping exactly like this person. That's weird. Like, or like,
but that,
I know exactly what I want to say, but I just don't want to like hurt them. I don't want to like put them through.
But that's what you got to do. You got to hurt them. Like, that's how you grow.
Yeah. But I'm not that invested in their growth usually.
No, I understand that. But that's why I was hot when I first came on, because I felt like the least you could do is give them that constructive criticism they need.
Who?
But that was, bro, just anybody. Because look, it was some kids, I think they was paying you some money just so you could post their shit or whatever. You feel me? That's an easy go out for you.
Yeah.
You feel me? And I was like, all right, I understand, like, it really don't matter to you, but it's like, shit, if you do really want to help them, you could tell them shit, bro. It kind of remind me of this song, or it sound like you biting bro.
Yeah.
And that shit do help them, regardless of what you say, because it's your opinion. What you understand now, like, the platform you've built with No Jumper, your opinion definitely matters to a lot of people.
I always want to honor the connection between me and the fans or whoever is like trying to get an opinion or whatever. It's just sometimes it feels like it would just be biting off way more than I could handle to really. And then also sometimes, bro, I'll be playing 100 songs in a night, and after the fucking 20th one, it's just like, all right, something's really gonna have to shock me for me to feel something right here. You know?
I understand when you hear so many fucking songs and they sound like this, that, the third.
Yeah.
But you also write about another thing though. It is sometimes it's best not to even say shit. It's like,
my girl's always telling me, if you don't have something nice to say, don't say anything.
she's smart.
Because I'm so fast to be critical about whatever. She gets to hear my real opinion about whatever the fuck I'm listening to or whatever, you know. So she knows that I am like the most critical human being on the face of the fucking planet. So
That's your girl.
She knows, yeah. They get to hear the real view. I remember one time I was talking about something, and then I was like, yeah, but I got a girl now. And you just look at me and you just go, we all got a girl. And I just thought that was so funny. It's just such a summary of life. Like, we all got a girl, bro. I understand.
Everybody got a girl. Don't nobody belong to nobody. I don't care what you say. That's the problem.
Your
with
heart
shit.
don't belong to nobody?
My heart can't belong to nobody. My heart belong to me.
Really?
That's the thing. Girls always want a nigga heart. Like, try to calm down. You feel me? Like, you can't have my heart. And if you could have my heart, bitch, you already would have had it.
You wouldn't want it if you knew what was going on in here?
If you knew what was going on in that bitch, on God, hey.
I ain't got no heart.
You don't want that shit.
Oh, man. All right, so
Shit be too damaged.
what else we got to talk about? We're approaching an hour here.
Man, bro. We got a better relationship now.
That's true. But I feel like you've
It
grown
wasn't
up a
on
lot.
no hostile shit, though. Like,
Everybody-
when I came up on this show last time, it might have felt hostile, but it's like, I felt like it was my place to defend, like,
I thought that was fun.
kids who wanted to really put their foot in the music industry, too.
I enjoyed that podcast, but there was so many people commenting, like, straight up, like, thinking that was, like, beef, like, right there.
Yeah,
and I was
it
like,
wasn't
not
none of that.
really,
It wasn't
like,
none of that. It was just like, yo,
we had enough of an understanding that it was like, it wasn't like
Yeah.
actually real tension. It was just a little bit of like,
we be trolling each other, though.
I appreciate
We
that.
be trolling each other.
You should be like, you know how Vlad always has like all these different dudes that he'll have on like every couple months, and they'll just like pop off their opinions about whatever.
Yeah.
You should like do that for No Jumper. You just come through and be like, well, listen, this is what I think about Beyonce.
Pull up, suit and tie, all that. Look, man.
Exactly.
Be the news broadcaster, this shit.
That could be something. Shit.
Don't get me started.
When are you dropping new music on us?
Yo. More videos. I haven't dropped a lot of videos. And then when I do promote a video or act like I'm gonna drop a video, some crazy shit happen. Like, niggas will lose the files. They hard drives become corrupted. They get them fixed, but the memory from the video ain't in it. Just crazy shit. I done shot hella videos. And it's something that I'm just holding on to because I feel like my music's timeless. So I got videos from like 2015, 16.
That you might
I
still drop?
Yeah, because it's
That'd be crazy.
shit, fuck it. That's how I feel. Like,
I could date it. If I see a video from 2016, I'm gonna know because of the clothes and shit. I'll be able to be like, man, that shirt,
but that's fire though.
that looks like 2016 to me.
It's fire. You could like peep shit just off the swag and shit. You feel me? Like,
I feel like I could never post a photo of myself from like a month ago.
Because it's too. You already feel like
There's
man,
just so much.
You feel like people gonna know. That's why.
Yeah,
like,
because I'm always on camera every day, you know? So it's like, if I'll be like, damn, that shirt, that beard length, that hat. Oh, no, that was a while ago.
Nah,
Weird.
I feel you.
I don't know.
I'll be the same way sometimes.
And I don't even got clothes like that either. I'm wearing whatever.
You be getting hella clothes. Well, your girl got all your clothes, all the drip from the fans.
She can
fan
take
merch.
it, yeah. Somebody tried to give me a medium out there. He's like, yeah, little plug gonna be wearing that.
I know it, bro.
That's true, though.
Cause, bro, like when I was in a relationship, my girl was just taking my shit, bro. I'm like she really just grabbing my shit, rocking my shit. Like, I don't want to rock this shit. Like, Come on.
My girl got a fauni hoodie. I don't think she knows what the fuck it is, but she got it.
That's cool.
Yeah, promo.
Who bag is that?
We're still trying to figure that out. Somebody, not
Somebody
him,
had
is in here with this fucking Thouxanbanfauni signature edition bag. This is his logo for those who don't get it. And yeah, we don't know. We don't know exactly. I feel like it might be Alfredo's, but I don't know where the fuck he got it at. Just doesn't seem like the kind of guy that would go out and cop the merch, but hey. Where's the merch at?
Website.
Where do they go to order it? Okay.
Website.
Fire. Beautiful. You want to thank anybody? You want to shout anything out? Thouxanban.com.
Thouxanban.com, man.
Or it's probably in the bio of your Instagram too. You have that on the screen right now.
Is it pop up like?
Yeah.
Some magic like.
It'll say like at Funny Figueroa or whatever the fuck it is. Link in bio. Who you want to shout out before we wrap this?
Man, for real. Shout out my little brother Bravo. He locked up right now. That's the bro who was in the fire, who saved everybody else.
And now he's locked up?
Yeah, he locked up now.
Because he was on Xan?
Nah, he got just hella shit going on in Atlanta right now. But we clearing that up. He fighting for a bond. So we trying to get that.
Oh, that's what's up.
Yeah. Shout out Pronto, OG. Been solid holding this shit down. Nigga who don't put me on hella game when I was younger, so always. But shout out to the TTB family, 3400, and shout out to all the supporters for real. You know how it goes.
That's facts.
I know you got hella shit to do today.
I got one more interview after this, and then I gotta go on live stream, and I gotta figure out how I'm gonna get some food in between too.
I told you, bro, that rice ball place that used to be open across the street is so legendary, bro. Fuck.
I'm gonna find like a Chinese lady across the street to cook me a fucking rice ball.
You gotta try the rice ball shit. Rice balls is icy, and then you could stuff like your favorite topping in it: teriyaki, fried chicken, shrimp, salmon. Very
Salmon.
tasty. People say salmon very different ways.
Salmonella.
Salmon, salmon.
Salmon. I say it like it's spelled SAMMIN apostrophe. Same.
Yo, who's like the most annoying interview you had?
Man, I interviewed this girl the other day. Oh my god.
Porn star?
No, she's just some girl that was on Dr. Phil and shit, and she's like kind of trying to do like
She's
a
on
bad
Dr.
baby
Phil?
thing. Yeah, she's just a white girl talking hella shit. She was saying fuck Skinny from the 9 though, so that was fire.
Don't nobody like him.
Yeah, it's the whole thing. Don't do a song with him. All right, Fadi, yo, I appreciate you.
I love you, bro.
Hey,
Thanks for
love you
having
too,
me.
G. Thank you for coming through,
No
man.
Jumper.
Coolest podcast in the world. Check us out on YouTube, SoundCloud, iTunes.
Still the shittiest podcast in the world.
Hey, shitty. It is.
Coolest podcast ever.
Appreciate you, man. Yeah. Yeah.
Bro, take the headphone. Oh,
I got you.
You know I got
He did spike it earlier. That's facts.
0034.
Hey, shout out to Bearwoods. Bang, bang.